In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the branding group in the Publish tab of the Timesavers add-in. The branding group contains tools that you can use to quickly and easily add your copyright information to all the slides in your presentation, as well as tools that you can use to save your brand colors and brand fonts or other colors and fonts that you use on a regular basis so that you have quick, easy access to them while you're creating your resources. So first, let's have a look at the copyright tools over here. This button over here allows you to add your copyright to all the slides in your presentation. So if I click on here, it will bring up a window where you can fill in your copyright information. So I'm going to fill in my business name. And then you can also put in the year if you choose to. There are different opinions about whether or not that is the best option, but it's entirely up to you if you want to put in the year if you want to. Once you've filled in your business name and possibly the year, you can then click on OK, and it will add your copyright information to each slide in the presentation. So you can see over here it's been added there and here and here. If you are not happy with the positioning or the font or anything like that, you can go and change it on one of the slides. So if I choose, say I have a border on the page and I want to make sure that it's inside that border, so I move it slightly, and I don't like this font, I want to use a different font. So say I want to use this font and I want to change the size or anything, I can do that. So you can make whatever changes you want to it, and then once you've made the changes on the slide that you're on, you can go back to the Publish tab again and click on the Update button. And when you click on that Update button, it will go and change all of the copyright things to the same as what you changed it to over here. So it'll then be in the same position that you moved it to, it'll have the same colors, the same fonts, everything that you changed it to. Then once you have added your copyright to your presentation once, your copyright information will be saved on your computer. So anytime you want to add your copyright in future to another presentation, when you go and click on this button over here again, it will bring up what you typed in this time. So if you've typed in with the year, it'll bring that up. Then when the next year comes along, you can just change the year part of it and you can then insert that, and then the new year will then be saved onto your computer instead. So whatever you have filled in over here will be saved on your computer for future use. Okay, so those are the copyright tools over there. You can add your copyright to all the slides in your presentation, and you can also then make formatting and positioning and sizing changes on one slide and use the Update button to update all of the copyrights on all of the slides. Okay, now let's go and have a look at the colors section over here. In this section, you are able to save colors, your brand colors or other colors that you use on a regular basis. All you need to do is select a shape that has the color that you want to save as its fill. So over here, the fill of this shape is a color that I want to save. Then you go and click on this plus over here, and then you can just type in the name that you want to give this color. So I will type in pink. Okay, then I'm going to go and add my next one. So this is going to be blue. Here I've got purple. Here I've got yellow. Here I have got green. And here I have got dark blue. Okay, so now I've saved all of my colors. If you try and save a color again that you've already saved, you'll see that it says you've already saved this color with the name pink or whatever it is that you gave the name. So it will recognize that you've already saved a particular color and it won't allow you to save it again. Now you can save a maximum of 20 different colors. Okay, so in this case I've saved 6. I still have 14 spaces that I can fill. I can save 14 more colors if I want to. So you can save up to 20 different colors. You can also remove colors that you've saved previously using this button over here. So if I go and click on here, it shows me all the ones that I have now saved with the names that I typed in. If I click on the pink, it's now going to be removed from that list. So it's now no longer saved anymore. So now I can go and add it again if I want to. So now it's showing there again. So any shape that is filled with the color that you want to save, you select it, you click on the blue plus, and then you can type in the name that you want to give that color and it will be saved. Okay, and you can also remove them from your saved colors. Then once you have saved colors, all you need to do to use those colors is, if you have a shape selected, and you click on this button, you can go and choose a color that you're going to fill it with. So if I want to fill this shape with purple, then I click on the purple and it will fill it with the purple that I saved. If I want to fill it with green, I click on the green and it will fill it with that green. I can also choose to use the outline as well. So I can go and outline it in one of my colors. Say I want to outline it in pink, then you can see that the outline here has been changed to pink. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult to see because it's quite a thin outline, but that outline has been changed to pink. So you can use the color to fill a shape, and you can also use the color to outline the shape by just selecting the color that you want to while you have that shape selected. You can also use these colors for your text as well. If you want to do it to your text, first of all, you have to make sure that you have text selected. If you have the shape selected and you go and click on here, it's going to fill the shape with the color. If you want to change the text to a particular color, you need to select the text. So if I want to change this text to a color, I will select the text and then I will go and choose my color, and it will change that text to that color. I can also outline text. So if I want to outline this text in green, for instance, I can do that and it'll outline the text in green. So you can use these buttons to change text color as well as the full color for a shape. And you can also outline a shape or outline text with this button over here. Then we also have fonts over here. So if you have particular fonts that are kind of your go-to fonts for your brand, then you can save those so that you have easy access to them. You don't have to scroll through the whole long list of fonts that you have on your computer every single time that you want to try and find that font. You can save those fonts. Just like colors, you can save up to 20 different fonts. All you need to do is select text that is used, that already has the font that you want to save. So in this case, I'm going to save this font and I'm going to click on the blue plus. It's not going to ask me to fill in the name because it's just going to automatically take the name of the font. And now you see if I go over here, it has already filled in the name of the font, okay, using the existing font name. So over here, I'm going to save this font as well. So I'll just highlight the text that has that font. I click on the blue plus and it will save that font. Now you can see I've got two over here. I've got the Patrick Hand, which was this one, and I've got the Titan one, which is this one over here. So now I can go and use those fonts. In order to use the fonts, I have a choice. I can select the whole shape and I can go and apply the font. So they both show up over here. I can apply the font to the whole shape, in which case it will change all the text in that shape to that font. Or I can select specific text and I can apply the font like that. So I have different choices with the fonts. It's not the same with the colors, because if you select the shape for colors, it won't know that you're wanting to do text because it can also change the shape's color. Whereas with fonts, there's no confusion like that. So you can select the shape and you can apply the font to the whole shape if you want to. Okay, or you can apply the font to specific selected text as well. Just like with colors, you can remove fonts that you have saved. So you can use the red cross over here. And if you don't want to have this one anymore, you can just click on it and it will then be removed from the list. So you'll see it doesn't show up here either. And that is how you use the branding group in the Publish tab of the Timesavers add-in. I hope that has been helpful, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Thank you. Goodbye.